This webinar on rising opportunities in affordable housing. I also welcome Mr. Himanshu Gupta, partner Ramanand Goyal and Company, and Mr. Sachin Gulati, Director, Tejan Welltech, Mr. Rajendra Joshi, CEO, Residential Business Brigade Enterprises, Mr. Ravi Ahuja, Co-Chairman, National Council of Real Estate ASSOCHAM, Mr. Manish Shah, CEO and MD, Godrej Housing Finance, Mr. Venkatesh Kanappan, MD and CEO, Aham Housing Finance, Mr. Asutosh Sharma, Executive Director, Umid Housing Finance, Mr. Vikas Vadavan, Group CFO, Housing.com, Mr. Pradeep Misra, CMD, Rudra Visek Enterprise Limited, Mr. Srikant Kambali, COO, Mid Income and Affordable Housing, Lodha Group. We have a galaxy of speakers today to deal with different aspects of this topic.
6. We have Mr. Pradeep Misra ji with us. Sir, affordable housing, migration and development of cities. Sir, what is your take on these two?
Yeah, thanks for having me. I want to build upon what Mr. Sachin has said, that in China, the lot of affordable housing are now empty. And in India also, affordable housing is, PMAY is not a new thing. Earlier, there was a different version by the name of Rajiv Awas Yojana, RAY. And earlier there was Kashiram Awas Yojana, then Ambedkar Awas Yojana. So this thing is there in India from last more than 15 years. And if we see what happened to those, the project which were executed in our earlier schemes, say Rajiv Awas Yojana or Kashiram Awas Yojana, almost 30 to 40% properties are empty. So how can we say that the present property which are building under PMAY, they would not be empty after 10 years from now? The reason is that the affordable housing is an entry level housing property. People enter there who are generally at a lower middle income level and who are having a nuclear family, a small family. Once the family expanded and the income bracket moved from lower income, lower middle income to middle income or even higher, they prefer to move to a better location. So the space there is that property is empty and the maintenance concept is not there. If you visit any old property by government or by private developer, which is developed under the affordable scheme 10 years back, those property are not very well maintained. So the tube which is there, that people are entering in a city, they want a house, and then in due course of time they grow, their income level grow, and they opted for a better location and a property of a bigger size, and they leave the property behind. So if we don't care about that part, few years from now, the same thing will happen in India also, that the large number of property will be empty. And as the average income keep growing, as India as a nation progress, the average income will go up and the requirement will change. So we should take a lesson from Singapore, where they maintain this affordable property very well, and they move the people who are staying there from that level to a better location in a certain fixed period of time, if somebody wants, no doubt. So this is my one point. We should take lesson from our past, and we should shape our thing and maintain our existing affordable property to a decent level. Second point, what I want to say is that construction cost is going high. It is almost at the highest in last few years. And if we see that the cement, like a material like cement, which is used in a very large quantity, the GST is at 28%. It is the 28% is the tax which is generally imposed on the luxury goods. Cement is not a luxury item. If we want to have our construction at a reasonable price, then I think that the base rate, which is a 12% GST rate, all building material should be taxed, GST taxed at a base level to provide a property, affordable housing property at a base level. We can't expect a developer paying a GST at 28% and supplying a property at a rate of 3,000 rupees a square feet, which is very, very difficult. Third point is the government charges, like EDC. The EDCs are there, external development charges are there, but if you see that the developer has to develop sewer treatment plant, substation, all these things themselves. So practically these type of costs are charged by the customer twice, and that is the compulsion on the developer. So I recommend that इस part को government को जरूर देखना चाहिए. And one more recommendation: the people who are migrating from the affordable housing to upper category, government should promote it so that more and more ready to move in property at affordable housing level should be available, and the stamp duty paid by that person for buying affordable housing can be reimbursed when he is buying a property of higher value, so that the more affordable housing property should be available to accommodate more and more people. And lastly, my point is that if a customer booked a property and he wants to change a property within same project or with same developer but in a different project, the CLSS scheme जो है उसका benefit उससे withdraw कर लिया जाए, which should not be there. But if the change in property or transferring property from one tower to another tower, there might be n number of reasons why a customer want to change the flat, the unit. So these are the few points which I want to add to make this process more smoother, and we can take a lesson from our past, from China, and a successful model in affordable housing, what Singapore has done to transit the people from poor category to affordable and to the higher category. That's all, because the time is very limited, and most of the panelists have speak in detail, and they covered almost everything.
Thank you, Pradeep ji.